What's up, guys? OddMan105, aka the Odd One here, and I want to apologize outright because if I sound like I'm still nasally or sick, that's because I am. So I've got something going on, a bug or whatever the case may be. So if my voice sounds kind of weird, then that's why. So I do apologize in advance for that. Now, apparently within the past 2 weeks or so, Rockstar published an update that apparently changes the way detection works for the Cayo Perico Heist Finale, especially if you're a solo player. So in this video, and I know you guys have seen this before, but in this video I would like to demonstrate one more time what I do to complete the Cayo Perico Heist Finale while remaining undetected and getting a full loot bag. Now, as per usual, my approach is the long fin approach, and we're going after the secondary loot targets at the airfield. Now, at the airfield, very important, there are going to be some pointers that I'm going to indicate here, and what you should look out for and what you should avoid when taking this approach. So, as you can see, we're going to pull up alongside this rock as per usual. And because we're here at the airfield, our secondary loot is in both warehouses. Now, a good rule of thumb is that if you don't have to go to the far warehouse on the far side of the airfield, not the main warehouse here, but the second warehouse, if you don't have to go over there, don't go over there, because when you do, that increases your chances of detection. Okay, so we've got this one guard here next to the main warehouse. We're just going to run behind him and make a beeline to the second warehouse over here. And again, if you don't have to come over here to this warehouse, don't. But in our case, because in order for us to get a full loot bag, we have to hit this second warehouse. So that's why we're here. Now, climb up on top of the building. So as you can see, you've got that one guard on the second floor of the adjacent building next to the warehouse here. You can take him out now, but be extremely careful, because if you do, then there's a good chance that the camera will see you, and that will set off the detection. You'll get caught. So what I normally would like to do is wait until he turns his back on us, until he walks to the far end of that platform, then I'll murk him out there. Okay? From here, you take out this camera. Now, this is very important. In a couple of seconds, you guys will notice in the lower left-hand corner, of the screen, a Jeep enters the airfield. Okay? That Jeep has a very large cone of vision and can see that dead guard on the second floor. Now, my recommendation is that you wait until that Jeep leaves the airfield before you murk out that guard and before you take out that camera. Very important. Just wait for the Jeep to leave the airfield. Now, here at the warehouse, you want to make sure that you take all of the loot from this warehouse. All of it. Even if it is just cash. You want to make sure that you get all of the loot. Reason being is because the first time I did this Cayo Perico heist, and everyone that was watching the live stream at the time can testify to this, that I left the cash but took the weed. When I did that and I took the primary loot from El Rubio's vault, I immediately got detected, and that set off the alarm. So you want to make sure that you grab all of the loot from this secondary warehouse over here. Okay, that's very important. Take all the loot. Okay, it makes no sense, but that's just the way Rockstar changed things. So our next location is going to be the main warehouse here. And like I said, detection in this game just makes absolutely no sense, because apparently I can walk right behind this guy with a bag full of loot and a gun hanging out, but apparently he can't hear me. So here, standard issue as before, we want to go in, grab the loot here. And for us, we're only going to grab the weed, and that's it. We don't need to grab anything else. In the main warehouse, you don't have to be concerned with leaving some of the loot behind. That's only the second warehouse on the far side of the airfield that you have to be concerned with. You want to make sure you take all the loot from that warehouse. I can't stress that enough. So here we have a full loot bag, and we're going to make a beeline out of here. Now, watch out for the guard walking in front of the warehouse, because apparently this guy, he can see through solid objects, solid opaque objects, mind you. So we're going to wait for him to walk in front of us here. And again, detection in this game is stupid because apparently he can't hear us running behind him. So from here, we're going to make a beeline to our boat, and then from there, we're going to head straight to El Rubio's compound. Okay, so here you guys can see that we are using the undersea crate approach So we've already cut our way in. We're going to head up to the compound. Now, I know you professionals can clear this without killing anyone in the compound, but I'm not one of them. I derp this all the time. Okay, at this point, shotguns out. And we are using the aggressor approach with the shotguns with suppressors, and that's because we're killing the Juggernaut here. Okay, you can get through this compound without killing a single guard, but unfortunately, I can't do that. So, Juggernaut just made his left turn, so we're going to make our right turn here. We want to walk up, murk out this guard right here. Okay. Okay, you take out that camera, and you want to immediately kill Juggernaut right here. Juggernaut's dead. Okay, make a beeline over here, kill this guard right at this point right here. You want to take him out right there. Okay, there we got the gate keys. Leave this camera alone. That camera right there, you want to leave that camera alone. Don't take it out. So we're going to wait a second for this one guard up here on the stairway landing to turn around, and we're going to murk him out. A good rule of thumb when running the Cayo Perico Heist Finale in the compound is that if you don't have to kill a guard, don't. But if they're in your way, murk him out. You want to take that guard out. So this guard's in our way. So we take him out. And we're going to go kill this other guard over here. So we take him out. Again, if they're in your way, murk him out. But this is also why it's important to kill the Juggernaut. That's because the Juggernaut's path throughout the compound covers about 80 to 85% of the compound. So we're going to shoot this guy in the face. He's dead. Okay, we're going to head into El Rubio's office. Always grab this money in the safe. Okay, now from here we're going to head straight down to the basement. Remember, we picked up the gate keys, so we don't have to take the elevator. If you don't have the gate keys, just take the elevator down to his office. We want to face plant off of this rail. There we go. Jump off the balcony. Okay, jump over the fence, and the reason we killed those two guards earlier was so that we could go this way. Okay, and here you've got the standard hacking puzzle, which makes absolutely no sense. It's real easy, just count up from 1 to 8 and match the fingerprints. Now, because we have hard mode enabled, we have to do this twice. So this is a super simple, super easy puzzle. And again, guys, I know you've seen this playthrough before, but there's been some debate in my community about what you can and what you can't do as a solo player, so I figured I'd put this up. Okay, now that we have that, we're free to walk in. Now we're getting close to the point in the finale here where everything that we've done up to this point will either make or break this heist finale. In other words, we'll either be detected after grabbing the primary loot or we'll stay undetected. So you guys will notice, after we grab the primary loot, we remain undetected. Okay, so that's done. Now right about here, once you grab the primary loot and put it in your bag, this is the point where you'll notice that there are guards scrambling around on the lower, in the map on the lower left-hand side of your screen. So you can see I paused there to see what would happen. So we're completely undetected at this point. So everything that we've done up to this point in the heist finale has worked. So you want to walk out the same way that you came in, climb over this balcony here, this rail, and you want to head towards the front door, or the main gate, or whatever it's called. Now be careful. Wait for this guard to walk by you. And again, this is another flawed detection mechanic in the game. Apparently they can't see me standing right here, so from here you just want to run up behind this guy and make your way out of the compound. Just that simple. Okay, and at this point we're pretty much home free, as long as I don't do anything stupid. So we're going to murk this guy out right here on the dirt bike. He's dead. Okay, we're going to take his dirt bike and we're going to make a beeline toward the south end of the island. Since we're swimming off of the island, it doesn't matter where our extraction point is. And remember, the most dangerous thing on Cayo Perico aren't the armed guards. It's the stupid trees. Be careful. Don't run into the trees. Okay, and now we're pretty much home free. Activate your rebreather and just swim for it. You want to head towards the whale skeleton. In other words, you want to make sure that the north marker is in the lower right-hand corner of your screen. And just swim and keep swimming. And that's pretty much it. This heist finale is a wrap. And guys, that's pretty much it. Like I said, super simple, super easy. So the more that you do the Cayo Perico Heist Finale, the more you'll begin to see the patterns with what Rockstar changed in terms of detection. Remember that if you don't have to go to that second warehouse at the airfield, don't go over there. Okay? Because when you do that, it increases your chances of getting caught. But if you do have to go over there, remember to wait for that Jeep to leave the airfield before murking out the guard and taking out the camera. And lastly, take out all of the loot from the second warehouse. Otherwise, you'll get detected. And guys, that's pretty much it. This heist finale is a wrap. I hope you enjoyed it. I've been OddMan105, aka The Odd One, and if you guys found this video informative, then you know what to do. Smash that subscriber button, hit that bell icon, leave a like or two, and don't forget to check me out on Twitter at OddMan105. And I will see you guys when I see you guys in the next video. Please stay safe, and remember, don't just start the fire, bring the smoke, and take care out there.